you're still in that crucial time of someone's lives where I feel like your chance of success is high. My name's Shawn Elrod, and I am a landlord that rents apartments to Daybreak. So there are multiple units along Medford Street that I rent to Daybreak, and then one on Wyoming Street, multifamily. Honestly, I hadn't heard about Daybreak until I purchased the buildings on Medford Street, and Daybreak was leasing several of the units at that time, and we continued that relationship on. Well, once I met a lot of the staff, really thought that they had a really good handle on, the partnership aspect of it, and the fact that, you guys are intervening with, youth that is having issues. And I think that's an important time in their lives to really intervene to help get, the help they need. And so I thought that this was a pretty awesome mission, and it seemed very well executed by Daybreak. So, well, he actually still lives in one of the units. So actually at Medford Street, really nice kid, takes great care of the apartment. He communicates well. He's just does an overall outstanding job. And to, hear that he had some, parental struggles, pretty early on in life, and then having that extra help of Daybreak and getting him on the right track, and just really seeing the success of it. Like, that it's not just they're in this program forever. It's like they progress through it and kind of get out on their own, was very encouraging. Well, I mean, as far as like just the hedging of the risk is the Daybreak team. I mean, you guys are phenomenal to work with. Everybody that I've interacted with there has been very professional, and they communicate well. And, from the landlord perspective, that's important. From the side of it as, again, I would much rather help young folks who are, trying to find their way, and it just seems like, it was a good fit overall and well worth the risk. I had no idea the volume of need that is out there for our youth. I didn't realize there were so many kids that need such help. I've seen it from the adult side quite a bit. I've worked with other subsidized housing providers before, geared towards adults, and I kind of had a feeling that there were a lot out there. But for the youth side of it, I had no idea. That's one thing that was very big deterrent of working with other assistant programs out there is they're very hands-off. They're just kind of like, here you go. They may just say, oh, well, we'll guarantee the rent, but that's not my primary concern. I want a safe, habitable place for all residents inside the building. So to have that extra support that Daybreak provides by coming in and interacting with the client and helping them through, their struggles is the best part. It just gives me a piece of reassurance that, like, it's not all on my shoulders to make sure the building is, safe and habitable. I have that extra set of eyes and ears on the ground that, it just makes it easier on me, really. Well, obviously once you have your own children, you, I think, grow an extra fondness in your heart for other children, of all ages, and to think that there are kids out there that don't get really a fair shake at life. They don't have great structure, or, a great environment to grow up in. So I think having children just made me a little bit more empathetic to that, and, wanting to do whatever I can to kind of, do my small part to help that along, and help kids that maybe don't quite have, same opportunity as everyone else. I really appreciate the opportunity to work with you guys. I know that you guys are always quick to respond. You're great communicators, and we think we work well as a team. What I think Daybreak does so much better is you're the point of contact for me, not the tenant, or not the client. that reduces the unnecessary calls, the unnecessary text, it kind of mitigates some of the headache of being a landlord. And I kind of look at it as like, you guys reside in 13 of my apartments, but I essentially have one tenant for those 13 apartments. So from a landlord's perspective, they take some of the workload off. And I look at that as like the compensation for the risk of having youth in there that may not know how to handle stuff.